Got the dogs out today, y'all. Let them get some air, you feel me? Gotta walk your dogs sometimes, y'all. Let them breathe. I never let them breathe without socks, but they breathing enough right now. Y'all can see I'm going for a walk. My nice community. So I had got off work early today, so I'm really bored. I'm just walking around the corner, smoking a blunt. Really waiting for Chanel ass to come on so I could go to the gym, because she wanted to start going to the gym with me again, so I'm waiting for her slow ass to clock out. She supposed to get off at a certain time. It's like 10 minutes before she about to clock out. They asked her, can she stay another hour? And she gonna say yeah every time, man. But yeah, I figure, I don't know why I was thinking about this the other day. I might as well tell y'all the story, like, you know the story of how I became, the church, today, I'm gonna let y'all know how it was when I lost my virginity. Now, I know y'all might think, oh man, that man's so cool, he probably had a threesome or a foursome or something. Fuck no, for one, I was cool as shit during the time, but I was fat and ugly. Ain't nobody, that shit was petty, I think, now that I think about it. But it's crazy, right? So it's like probably like, it was, man, we like in middle school. So we had our little group, everybody had their own little clique. So it was a couple of my homeboys, and we was clicked up with a few chicks, and everybody had their girlfriend in the clique. And all of us was the clique. That was his girl, that's my girl. Of course, I was bullshit, so I had the bullshit as one. But, we was young. We ain't know who was bullshit, who wasn't. But now that I know, I had the bullshit one, y'all. So, yeah. So, one day, my homegirl, shit, we ain't gonna say no names, but everybody know who they is. So, my homegirl say, she like, yeah, tell your man, I'm done bluffing. Like, I'm trying to go tonight. Like, for real, her peoples ain't gonna be there, this and that. So, I'm like, oh shit, I get nervous for my nigga. So I'm sitting there like, oh shit, she trying to get my man some coochie. We ain't never had no coochie. We ready to go crazy. So I tell my man, like, yo, mind you, this the dumbest one out of all of us. He's so, like, the slowest. You could tell him look up or something falling. He gonna be like he that retarded dude. But he was half slick. So she tell me like, yeah, oh shit. The fuck did I just fall over? So she like, yeah, tell yo, I'm trying to go. So I see my man like, yo, shorty said she trying to go, yo, and she not even playing, like she really trying to go. So I'm like, hell no, somebody getting their ass beat in this car next to me. I don't know if I should help or not. I mean, mind my motherfucking business, but somebody was just beefing. I think the girl was whipping his ass for real. I might be needing to help him. But yeah, so I holler at my man like, yeah, yo, she say she trying to go, this and that. So he like, oh shit, he all getting scared and all that shit. He like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, chill. You got it. Like, we gotta play cool. Cause we all ready to act like we been getting pussy. The whole time we ain't getting no fucking pussy. So at the school come, my man and my homegirl, they leave together. I'm tripping like, oh shit, like this shit crazy because it's like really happening. Like, yo, my man ready to get some coochie. He ready to be getting no coochie. So
I know you like watching. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
So they go, do what they do. I call him like, no, he called me like around 8 o'clock. He called me like around 8 o'clock that night, like tripping. I'm talking about this house phones too. We had the house phone and all that. So he called me tripping, laughing hard and shit, like, oh shit, bro, we did it, yo, all that. So I'm like, oh shit, like how that shit was. Like, you feel me? I need details. He like, man, we was doing everything. She gave me some head, I gave her some head. I'm like, oh shit, I'm tripping like, dummy, you ate coochie? That shit was like forbidden. I'm like, oh shit, you ate a coochie? I'm tripping, yo, like, oh shit. He like, yo, hell yeah, I just did that shit, yo, fuck it. That's how he used to talk. So I'm like, yeah, your retarded ass will go straight down there. All right, but I'm like, oh shit. So now that he did it, I guess the girl told the girl I was dealing with. So she called me on three-way. So we all end up getting on the phone together like a four-way. So she like, the girl I'm dealing with like, yeah, they did it. I want to do it now too. I'm like, oh shit. I'm playing it cool as shit though. Like, Oh, all right, shit, yeah, like, what's up, yeah. She like, my people's not gonna be home tomorrow. We could hook school in. I'm like, oh, shit. This bitch wanna fuck like you, little bitch. I'm like, damn, yo, she really trying to fuck. So my man like, yeah, he all pumped up now because he already got pussy, but I'm still scared as a bitch. So I'm like, fuck, all right. So she like, yeah, don't go to school tomorrow. Meet us such and such, and we're going to walk to her house. Her people's going to be going to work, all this and that. So I'm like, oh, shit, I'm nervous as shit. She like, bring condoms, all this shit. I don't even know I fucking put a condom on, right? She talking about bring condoms. I'm like, man, fuck. So I'm like, all right, bet. I got to play it cool because, yeah, I mean, I got to play the shit cool. So that whole night, yo, I couldn't even sleep, yo. I was so scared. I couldn't sleep because, for one, that girl was grown. I believe she was already fucking down. Like, I believe she was already fucking somebody. Like, that shit crazy. Like, we was young as shit. She was grown as shit, though. Like, she was grown, yo. So I'm like, damn, it's ready to go down, boy. So I'm sitting there the next morning and shit. I wake up. I'm still nervous as a motherfucker. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm looking at pornos, trying to figure out like where to put my dick and all that shit. Ain't nobody never tell me really how to do this shit. They just like, yeah, you better get some pussy and all that. So I'm sitting there like, yo, how the fuck I supposed to fuck her? So I bang, meet up at the little McDonald's and shit. Like, it's in the middle of both of us. So we meet up at the McDonald's. I'm talking about, yo, I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, I can't believe this shit happening, yo. Like, it was boosting the shit out of me. So I'm like, all right. So we get in our house. She like, you gotta go around back and sneak in and all that. Like, ain't nobody here, but I don't want you to come through the front. So I should have known her little hoe ass. Yo, we was so young. She was doing shit like that. I'm like, So I go through the back door and shit. So she like, come on. She grabbed my hand. We go up to the room and shit like that. So we just sitting there, sitting on the bed. I'm just sitting on the chair, chilling, trying to play all cool. And now that I think, yo, I looked as stupid as shit probably. I'm sitting there trying to play it cool. She was trying to fuck. She sitting on the bed like, she gonna say, so what I gotta do? I'm like, bitch, I'm thinking, I swear to God, I'm thinking in my head like, bitch, I thought you, the way you moving, you act like you know what to do. Like, you the one, like, so I'm like, man, I just whipped my little wood out at the time. Like I said, I was a little fat boy and all that, so I wasn't working with much. But I was on some shit like, man, fuck that, man. Like, yo did that shit, I gotta do it. Like, I can't have my man, you know what I mean, just be dragging on me like that. Like, no, I gotta get my shit up. So I'm like, all right, bet. I whipped my little shit out. She started eating me up all crazy. Yo, that was like the first, yo, I could not believe that shit, yo. I was like, yo, what the fuck? My little ass wood. She was licking the shit out my wood. Yo, it wasn't, I couldn't even, I promise you, I couldn't count to 20 before I bust. Easy. Like, I couldn't even count to 20 before she just made me mad. So she like, oh my God, it got in my mouth, all this. I'm like, what? For one, I never seen me come that much or none of that. Like, I used to beat my little wood and shit like that, but it wasn't nothing. But man, when she did that shit, I was coming crazy. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? So after that, she chilling. She like, damn, you not fast. All this, you a minute man. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck wrong with your little ass? I get to talking, I'm a minute man and all this. I'm like, bitch, we like, man, yo, if I ever see her now, I'm like, bitch, you called me a minute man when we was like 12 years old. What the fuck type shit you are? But yeah, I'm tripping like, yo, what the fuck? Like, that shit, I was mad as shit after that. Like, fuck you gonna call me a minute man? That's all I kept thinking about in school, yo. Like, yo, she gonna tell everybody I came fast and shit, yo. That's some bullshit. So she like, come on, let's do it. So I'm like, let's do it. I just bust. Like, that was like doing it to me. Like, so I'm tripping like, man, that was it for me, you feel me? So the whole time she like, I want to do it, I want to have sex. She like, I want you to stick it in me. I say, yo, what the fuck? So I'm like, all right, I straight start thinking about all the pornos I was just watching. Like, I kept telling myself, like, the little split right here, just at the bottom of the split. I kept telling myself at the bottom of the split, just go that way. I'm like, all right, yo, when I say, yo, my little wood, for one, Look, y'all move the kids right now. Move the kids. Move the kids. Everybody tell the kids to go. I'll be right back. All right, all the kids gone. For one, she shouldn't have been that wet. She shouldn't have been that wet. Like that motherfucker was wet. We was young as shit. So that's another thing. It shouldn't have been that wet. That was no, hell no. We was too young for that. For her to have some wet like that. So she like put like some Vaseline or something. She put like some Vaseline or baby oil or something on her hand and start beating my wood. My shit got hard as a motherfucker. So she like put it in. So she lay down on her back, her little, ooh, yo. She set me up. She lay down on her back, put her little legs in the air. Yo, when I say, yo, I was trying to get my dick in that hole for like a long time, yo. It had to been like, in real life, like 4 minutes. Like, I could not, it was like, yo, my shit, yo, I could not find out where the hole at. Every time I thought it was a hole, she would be like, oh, that's my butt. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I just couldn't find the hole. And then, like, I don't know, like, out of nowhere, she just was like, eh. And then I was like, oh, shit. Then, like, I knew I was in there right this time. But I'm like, damn, yo, like, I probably did, like, 2 strokes. Like, I probably did 2 solid strokes. Like, one, bam, go in. And by the time I was coming out, I was coming again. I said, yo, then, yeah, I was like, yeah, she definitely gonna tell everybody I be busting quick. The whole time, she was on some, oh, shit, this deer scared the shit out of me.
Hit the subscribe button.
Don't they gotta come get that motherfucker or something? I know where it's one deer, it's another deer. I ain't that crazy. I know they probably somewhere else looking at that dead body. That's how they be. Oh, the baseball game on. Well, they playing baseball, not on. I just was telling Chanel that I should come watch the baseball game next time they have a game. So I'll probably sit out here at the end and watch this while I hit my blunt. I love baseball. The Angel, that was her ass keep calling me. Every time I'm vlogging, she called me and messed me up. Yeah, yo, that first time wasn't right, man. Like, I wish I could just go back in time and redo that shit, man. Like, boy, she was, like, and not shortly, she broke up with me after that, too. That's the crazy part. She probably like, man, I'm not fucking with him. Because, you know, when we was younger, like, you say one thing, that shit is it. Once she was probably telling motherfuckers I'm a minute man, it was it. So, yeah, that's it.